It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
The thing that everybody's been kind of real mad about today is this login thing with Facebook. Now, for whatever reason, Facebook upgraded their system, and it happens all the time. Facebook makes a change and it affects the game. So we got this little announcement right here just about an hour ago. And then there's a bunch of people saying, still can't, no, reload doesn't work. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. And let me break it down for you real smooth. If you got this, you hit continue and then you can get in. Okay. Sometimes you have to refresh, but if you don't get this, it means you've got pop-ups blocked. You need to figure out how to turn off the pop-up blocker so that you can go in and accept this. It's way more difficult to do on mobile, but you shouldn't be playing Hero Wars Facebook on mobile devices anyway. You're losing out on a ton of the experience, and the reason why the version is so great is because of the expanded use of your computer's hardware. If you don't have a computer, it's real unfortunate, I apologize. But you have to accept this, and then you have to try to log in after that. If you accept this and it's still not letting you log in, or you're not getting this, and you have pop-ups unblocked, then you need to clear your cache. Worked for me. I'm not going to show you how to do it. You can Google it. And it's even worse for players that are playing on multiple accounts. Good luck to you guys. People playing on multiple accounts. Yikes. The big news today is this comic right here. Leave, this place is not for a woman. But why? Even some men can't handle it. All right, this character is a fearless and highly skilled fighter. They specialize in marksmanship. They once held a distinguished military rank. Of course, the artwork and colorway is absolutely referring to Kira. Kira used to be a captain before she was changed. Captain Kira was once one of the best royal guards who has fallen in battle against Morth Crone. The demon of war has resurrected young guard and turned her into a ghost, foredoomed to suffer and wander about till the end of time. Yeah, Kira event imminent. And we understand that this is probably going to be the event that is referenced here in this piece of art. It's my assumption, and it's my best guess that that is the case. A lot of people thought that it's a Thea event, but this is not Thea. This is a Legacy of the Great Ones event, not a Thea event. Just happens to be Thea looking at the artifacts. And we also got this post. A lot of people had been questioning this, and a lot of people are saying that this is a lie. There's some lies in here, and I don't blame them one bit. There's some strange timings with the way that the subscription service is working. A lot of people are saying that they're going to be short 2 moves. The moves are like 50 cents each. I guess I would be upset too. We've noticed that the seasonal adventure on Mysterious Island has raised several questions, and we would like to provide some clarification on them. When the rest of the map will be opened, the next part of the map is planned for the early November season, right? The starting point remains a mystery. Does that mean that we have to clear the entire map? I don't think so. A lot of people think that we have to clear the entire existing Mysterious Island map in order to unlock the second part. This shows that the map is time-gated. It has nothing to do with opening up all the locations. If I have a gold ticket and subscription purchase, will it produce enough Explorers moves to open the whole current map? No, you will not. You will only earn about 80 to 100 moves. And we know that the first half of the map requires 129 moves. 80 to 100 moves, both golden tickets for October and November. But you will be able to use moves that could be acquired during the November adventure and gold ticket, plus there will be other ways to get more Explorers moves. I don't know if this is referencing the +5 move location that you get at the very beginning of the map, or if there is going to be other ways to get moves. Be interesting to see how that's going to shake out. Maybe it's going to be one of those gifts that we get randomly throughout the week. However, you may get valuable rewards from chests and towers if playing your moves carefully and discuss the possible routes with other players or guildmates. Absolutely, you should plan your route. Will I miss previous daily bonuses if I buy a subscription later? This is the part that has a lot of people upset. Actually has me a little upset as well, because the way that the timer and everything works in the game, it appears that that's not the case. Especially if you buy the 1 week, it appears to be a calendar week, not an actual full 7-day week. So if you buy it today, some people are reporting that they're only getting 5 or 6 days worth of the daily bonuses and not all 7, which would be super unfortunate. My assumption is when it does tick down to 0, you will get those last 2, but I don't know. We'll find out in a few days, I suppose. Unlike the golden ticket, the subscription provides bonuses from the day of purchase and during the stated duration. So if you buy a subscription late into the current adventure, you'll be able to use your unspent moves in the next seasonal adventure, which is planned for December. And this is a big point to me. It is been a question of mine if this mode is something they're going to continue, or if it's going to be something that's just going to be the October and November seasons. It looks like there is going to be a second Mysterious Island like adventure. Is it going to be the Mysterious Island 2? Is it going to be the mysterious grotto? Is it going to be like the mysterious peninsula? I don't know what it's going to be. What happens if to the explorer's moves, if I do not spend them, you'll be able to use them when the next seasonal adventure will be available. So this is good. So if you buy a subscription late and you keep accruing mysterious island moves after the mysterious island map ends in 54 days or whatever it is, you can use those moves for December. Now you want to go ahead and use those potentially now, but it is worth noting that if there are some big rewards, in the mysterious island, such as the 20,000 emeralds or the 10,000 emeralds or the 30,000 emeralds, if you want those, you could potentially, work on these instead of working on the new map area, which would be nice if you're that kind of free-to-play player. The adventure does not work correctly when playing on mobile devices. This issue has been fixed. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments, and they will try to answer them in the next Q&A. Now, we do have day 1 of Foundations of Power active right now. Titan Skinstone event. It's a pretty decent event. Low ROI as far as emerald spend, but there isn't really any other super easy way to get Titan Skinstones aside from winning Guild Wars. I would recommend going ahead and getting after that if you are so inclined to level up your Titan skins. We got 2 days left of the Darkness Titan and Light Titan event. So if you're looking to buy some emeralds, now would be an okay time to do it. Triple dipping on those events. If you're going to buy a resource subscription, which I will be buying one in a little bit, good opportunity to do it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and buy it right now. Could you talk about the seemingly changing economics in the game? More events, more packages, more items for sale, even portal charges now. How does that change things? I think that's subjective, the Fabled. I think personally, I prefer it. I think that portal charges have been around for, 3 years now? Is it 3 years? I think we're coming up on 3 years. And I feel as though anybody that would want to pay to win, the pets have had ample opportunity to. And plenty, 900 to 1,000 days worth of portal charges, plus numerous free portal charges given out. I think that the reason why portal charges not being purchasable was important was to protect players from the big whales, just spinning it up immediately. And I think that time is past. I personally prefer events always. I want an event active all of the time. And my reasoning for that is if I don't want to spend a ton during an event like Foundations of Power here, I don't really particularly care too much for Foundations of Power. I am happy to collect some free emeralds while it's active, though. Happy to do that. While I don't particularly care too much for this event, I will do the basic stuff like logging in, spending energy, completing summonings in the summoning circle, doing my dungeon, opening chests in Outland. I'll continue to do those tasks every day. I'm going to do those tasks whether this event is active or not. And because this event is active, I get a little bit of free Titan Skinstone. So I'm happy to have an event every single day. Now, as far as the prices, I don't think you asked about that specifically. I think that pricing for digital items like this is kind of scammy, but people are paying the price, so they're going to raise the price. That's how you scale business. I've been using Energy Triple Dip on these events. Energy usage right now, absolutely fantastic. Now over on Hero Wars Mobile, we have a similar kind of situation here. The Kira comic book. The Kira comic book. Does this mean that Kira is getting some kind of event on Hero Wars Alliance? It's definitely possible. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's definitely possible. That's all I got for that. The Treasures of the Valkyries goes live in about 9 hours. This is a hero artifact event. This is one of the older events that probably needs an update. I haven't looked at the recent events for the recent tasks for this event, so I don't know if it has been updated, but if it ends up being one of those events where we only get 4 tasks to complete, it's going to be super unfortunate. And we got this announcement today, which I'm kind of happy about. Big fan of Leon here, like waifu a lot. I hope that this is an overall increase in rewards for the average player, though I fear that this is just adding more on top of the upper end, right? To benefit people that are willing to spend that much more. Yeah. And to kind of put that in perspective, let's just, what we got here. Let's see, tasks, Emerald Waterfalls. So here are the tasks, right? So it says the bare necessities right here. This is going to be changed from hero XP potions to skinstone chests and chaos cores. Emerald Rush quest chain, you'll get great enchantment runes on top of the bottles of energy, incentivizing buying emeralds, right? This one's incentivizing spending emeralds, obviously. And then I guess the competent investment and Emerald Boom are going to be changing as well. They're probably going to be increased dramatically. Instead of like 2,000, maybe make it like 20,000. One chaos core for every 26 days. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I bet you you'll be able to, like, all of these will be chaos cores, but like 1, 2, and 3. Like, you'll be able to get 6 for every 14,000 emeralds. You know, got to put that in perspective. What is it? The VIP shop? Where's the VIP shop? Here you go. 15 for 2,500. Like, if it's not better than this deal right here, I can't imagine that it's going to be worth doing it. And honestly, if this change goes into effect and like Griff says that it's only 1 chaos core for the last one, while we're here, I want to go ahead and mention that the Load Runner has not gotten any leaks for either version of the game in a day or two. Nothing sneaky peeky there, but I do want to say as we continue along that the demonic skins that were leaked a few days ago are not actually the stats that we're getting. Let me say that again. Here's a nice little note. Hi all, please note an important moment about the demonic skins. The stats that you saw in the fan communities going around are not the correct ones. They appeared in the game by mistake and were shortly removed, but they are not the ones that will be implemented. To which I said, sus. For those of you that don't recall, Julius was getting physical attack. Apparently now he's not getting physical attack. We do have confirmation that Julius is the one getting the skin plus. Not that we had any doubt before. Amira was getting magic attack. Who knows what she's getting now. And Mushy and Shroom was getting magic attack as well. I don't know if 1 is wrong, 2 are wrong, or all 3 are wrong. But the stats are changed. I don't know what they're going to end up being. MJ says, without going into the technical details, the best I can describe it is that it was a random set of stats featured in those skins. Okay. Somebody replied to me and says, Tim replied to me and says, sounds like they're mad we got the info early, so they're just changing them to prove a point. Definitely possible.